Good morning, guys. So I'm finally doing it. I'm finally giving you my office tour. This is unfinished. It is by no means anywhere close to where I want it to be. I've been working on it for a while. I don't even remember the last time I made an office tour or us setting up my office or something like that. This is unfinished. I wanted to give you guys kind of what I'm working with every single day. It's not as clean as I usually have it. A lot of YouTubers, they clean up their whole setup and then show you guys, and then it's like messy. They eat there, do whatever. So I wanted to give you guys kind of just, you know, a raw, unfinished office tour. But this is kind of where I want things. I just have to clean up certain things. I have to clean up my cable management. My cable management is just not great. But we're gonna hop into the office tour. I'll show you exactly what you see when you come in. When you first come in, I know it is not the cleanest and I still have to figure out where I want to put everything exactly. You go here and to your left is a lot of Pop Funko stuff. I have some figures that I've collected over the years from Loot Crate, things that I've bought, just a whole bunch of stuff. I have my high school diploma right there, and then just some books and stuff. Over here is a box for the guitar that my parents bought me a couple years ago. I just use this to transport whenever I go places because it's a lot easier to transport this in, and I don't have a case right now. Those are some boxes for some figures that I have to put in my office still. Over here are some other things that I've gotten in Loot Crate. I still have to put those up as well. They're from Guardians of the Galaxy. And then I have all my guitars right here. My first acoustic guitar, and this was my first electric guitar. And then I have my Epiphone Les Paul, which was the first guitar that I actually purchased with my own money. And then I got this for Christmas probably 10-15 years ago. It's a Martin acoustic electric. And then this is my newest guitar. It's just a Squier Telecaster. It's all white, and this is what they look like right here. This guitar rack I bought off Amazon for, I don't know, maybe 15-20 bucks. I just needed to hold all my guitars. I have some records from my parents' house that I have to find a place for. And right here is another bookshelf with a bunch of figures, DVDs, just tons and tons of stuff. And then over here is kind of my dumping corner, as you will. It's just where I keep like a bunch of stuff that I have to find places for. And then I have my trash can as well. I have a cane over there when I hurt my knee and I wasn't able to walk as well, so I had to use a cane to walk. Just some more boxes and stuff over here. I have my electric drum set. I got this when I moved into my first apartment, so this thing is probably like 9 years old, something like that, but it still works. I have one of these sitting in the closet because this one is actually cracked. I love this electric drum set. There's so many presets, and it's honestly such an amazing just drum set all around, and it has all the cymbals that I could possibly need, and it's a lot easier to play than a acoustic drum set where I would probably piss people off that I live near, or I would wake up my son. This is kind of like the overview from over here of everything. Oh, I also have this. It's a Darth Vader picture. I bought this from Marshall's like years ago. I saw this, it was like 20 bucks, and I was like, absolutely, I'm going to buy this. And so I bought it immediately. Super cool. I hung this in my office and it's awesome. I also don't know if I showed up here. I have some SpongeBob pops and then some Guardians of the Galaxy stuff up there as well. And then I have some other just knickknacks and other various things. This is from The Legend of Zelda. And then I have the Hobbit sword Sting. I still have to put up the little information thing that I got with it as well. Put that in a frame. It's just sitting right there right now. Here I have some old game systems that I have. I also got this. I believe I got this for Christmas last year or my birthday last year. So I love My Hero Academia. That's supposed to be me as Todoroki and then my son as Baby Deku. And yeah, super cool. Go over here. This is my whole hardware shelf. I specifically wanted it to not be massive. I would feel obligated to just buy more and more stuff. And so this is kind of just making sure that I don't buy a bunch of stuff. But I have my old AMD card. It's the 6600 XT, amazing card if you ever want to buy one. I have my 1650, which was the first graphics card that I actually purchased from Micro Center, and Jackie's card, which is the 2060 Strix, and then the 3060 Ti, which is currently in my system. I have our motherboard boxes. I have a CPU cooler right there as well, just because if my AIO ever fails, I'll be able to still use my computer. I can just swap that out and then order a new AIO or RMA it or whatever I need to do. I have an 8 terabyte hard drive for whenever I fill up my current hard drives, and some thermal paste, some other various things, camera gear, some zip ties, some cleaning stuff for my CPU whenever I swap out thermal paste. I have a 500 watt bronze EVGA power supply that my friend gave me that he didn't need. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but it's there. And then I have some camera gear. These are hard drive enclosures for whenever I take them out, and I can just put them in there. Yeah, then I have a DisplayPort cable and a couple other things, and then some fans, and these are just a bunch of screws when I decide to do swaps or anything else. And then there's a 140 millimeter fan from NZXT, I believe, right there. My current CPU, which is the Ryzen 5 5600X, and then my old CPU, which is the Ryzen 5 3600. A Black Santa cookie candy jar thing right there. The Avatar Last Airbender, and that is Aang. And then I have Demon Slayer, all the characters in there. And then I have Michael that Jackie got me, and Daryl that Jackie got me. And then I have Alien from Alien vs. Predator on the phone. I got this from Loot Crate. I don't exactly remember when I got it, but I got it from Loot Crate. So that's kind of the overview of right here. Oh, I also have some old 360s that I have. If you ever owned a 360, that was the white one. I mean, you know that at some point they get the red ring of death, and so I bought another one after sending it back and had the same issue, and then the Slim came out, and I've never had issues with that one. Some other systems and stuff right here. I'm gonna show you what my desk looks like. It's not the cleanest, it's not exactly where I want it. Here is my whole, if I can move that chair, here's my whole desk. What you see when you come in, I have 3 monitors right there. My computer's over there. I don't know if these lights are too bright, so let's just turn them off. This is what you see. I have 3 monitors. I actually just upgraded to 3 monitors. They're all 1080p panels. The one right there is from LG, and it's 144 hertz, and then the other 2 are from Scepter, and they are 75 hertz. And so the reason why I have 3 is I edit on this one, and I watch movies on this one, and then this one is just like multitasking, any kind of various browsers that I have open and stuff like that. And then this is my main gaming monitor, and it's the 144 hertz one. And then for my mouse, I have the Rival 3. It's all wired. It's just on this like blue preset that I usually have it on. I don't like to have a lot of RGB and everything. It's the Rival 3, it's the wired one. And then I have the Red Dragon Knight mechanical keyboard. It's the 10 keyless one because I don't need the extra number pad right there. And this is just, you know, such an amazing keyboard. I bought it because I wanted a mechanical keyboard. Didn't know much about them at the time, and just this mechanical keyboard is absolutely amazing. The only big issue that I had was I wanted it to be wireless, and it is a wireless keyboard. For whatever reason, I was having connectivity issues. It would like drop sometimes, and it would be super annoying, so I just use it in the wired mode, and it's perfectly fine. But I have a coaster, Black Lagoon. I got this in a Loot Crate years ago. And then I have a notebook that I write down notes on whenever I want to plan what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of days. My webcam is from Red Dragon. It's an older model. I don't believe it's available anymore, but they have tons and tons of webcams. I recommend this one. It's a super awesome webcam. Then I just have some random stuff right here. I have some bottles of water, some screwdrivers that I use whenever I'm doing maintenance on my PC. And then these are some lights that are touch sensitive. They're from Aki, I believe. And they change color. So if you just hold your finger there, they'll change to like orange, red, blue, green, yellow, all that stuff. And then if you just want it to be green, you just hold your finger there and then it will stay. My cable management is not the greatest, and that's what I said in the beginning. I still have to go through and just route all the cables. I have to move everything, and that's going to be like a couple day process while I do that. I actually just set this up not too long ago, and I've been trying to make sure I want everything in this manner before I decide to just swap out things and move things around. So my PC, it has a Ryzen 5 5600X. It has two 8 terabyte hard drives in it. It has 1 terabyte NVMe drive, which is my boot drive, and then it has another NVMe drive, which is 2 terabytes. That is my game drive, and then I have another 2 terabyte SATA drive as well as my game drive. So I have 2 separate game drives, 2 hard drives, and then 1 terabyte NVMe drive, a USB hub and stuff like that over there. Some speakers that I've had for God knows how long. I just never replaced them because they work. And I also have this, it's like a little frog that you can just go across, make some music. My son actually likes this, and I got this from my parents' house. And then I have a clock that I need to replace. We had a power outage, and then whenever the power came back on, I don't know what happened to this, but it just does not display that anymore. I have a key remover for where I need to clean my keyboard, and just a USB drive. This has Windows on it from what I remember, but I don't particularly use it that much. I have this, which is a Post-it note Game Boy book thing. I got it in Loot Crate a while ago. I keep that there because I use Post-it notes pretty regularly, and then I just have a dice from some Loot Crate game or something. I am not sponsored by Loot Crate. So this is kind of what it looks like. Oh, my headphones, they're the SteelSeries Arctis 3 or something like that. They're wired, I don't exactly remember. And my chair, I don't remember exactly what chair it is, but it's from Amazon. It was like $100. It's not the greatest chair. It's not super comfortable, but it gets the job done. I don't like the armrests to be down. Jackie likes them. I don't particularly like them. They're just not exactly super comfortable for me. Either way, it works and it gets the job done. I have a wireless charger right there, so I just put my phone on it. Works perfect. To mention, the case is the Corsair Airflow, and the CPU cooler is the NZXT X5 III, if you care, and then it has a bunch of fans and stuff in there. That's kind of the unfinished office tour for you guys, and I will be making an update video when I change some stuff, run the cables, just kind of do everything that I need to do for this. But it's just been a long process. We've lived here for like 2 years. I've been working, actually no, we've lived here for 3 years. I've been working on this for the past like year and a half, and it's still not exactly where I want it, but it will get there. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, push the bell button, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.